Hello, and welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. I'm going to continue my game. I think I'm probably at around 400 puzzles at the moment. In fact, do you know what? Let's go back to the main menu just so we can see. And yes, 401. Look at that. So, it's the same day for me as the previous one. I just took a break, and I'm back because I'm having an excellent time with this area. I see a couple more puzzles have opened up over here, so I'll scoop those up. There's a 2 and a 3. I'll take this one since it's hiding a little bit more. Alright, we're back to Rose Windows. Okay, this seems like a good spot to start. Like, how am I going to get this forward? It's not like that, because I need a red. It could be like this. It could be like this. It could be like this. Those are my only options. So, the only thing I can say is not there. So what does that mean? That means that I know that there's a barrier here. No, I don't, because it could be down here. So maximum 8 and polyomino. So what can I say? Yeah, we could have something like this. If it's up here, well, that's not allowed. If it's here, then sure, we have something like this. If it's here, then something like this. Yeah, so maybe this is not the place to start. Maximum 8 though. Maybe I should be thinking about that. How big is this? 6 by 6. So we could be doing something like that. Yeah, okay. Maybe there was a way for me to know that those were kind of the only choices, but I mean, that's just the first thing that came to my mind that looked reasonable. So that's done. And then we're down to, and something like that being a 3 after. I'm still angry at this one here. Not angry, I'm not angry. Just this one. Oh, that was my absolute nemesis. Okay. Oh. Who are you? Area number, sneaky hiding puzzle. When did you pop up? Well, okay then, let me make a note so I don't forget to put this in chapter. Alright. Okay, 3, 6, 4, and 5. Well, you've only got 2 options, haven't you? So, this. You are either going here or there. You're not going anywhere else. Well, no one can fetch this other than you, I think. What about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's ridiculous. You're going to have this one. And no one's going to get here without you. Oh, wait a second. How would you get both that and only be 4? You'd leave this as a gap. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about this. This is going to be a separate region that isn't part of any of these numbers, so you're going to have this. Five here. Where are you going? Oh, you can just be on your own, that's fine. So I'm thinking something like this. Maybe you're like a T-piece or something. You could be like all of that. What about you? So I've got 2 numbers left, but only 1 rose window, so this isn't going to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what if we're doing something like this? This is harder than I thought at first look. Well, okay, what can I say for sure? I can say this. I do want to explore this more. So this 4, if I say it's part of this corner, it needs a rose window, so it would then need this. But then this is a gap with no rose windows, so it cannot be. So this and this are certainly not the same shape. That means that... What does that mean? Either this picks up the rose window and then goes somewhere else, and this picks up a different rose window. It could be potentially this one, I suppose. Then what? We'd have something like this. That's 5, that's 6. You could go this way instead, you could have that. This is looking reasonable. 4. I'm in trouble over here. No, I can soak up extra here. And still more. And still more. Maybe? If I want that to be this big, then what can I do? Because I think I need that. What if... Now, why did I choose to do this way? Because that's just as valid and I don't like that. That means that this is not okay. Now, what if you have this? You have this. You have this. Oh, I don't like this. You have that. No, now I've got 2 regions. Oh, wait, hang on. You are 6, but yeah, you don't have a rose window. Yeah, you need a rose window, so I can't have... Yeah, I can't do that. Now this needs one, and this isn't big enough. Is there some world where this could scoop that up? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Don't know if I'm close to a solution there, but I still think that this is the place to start. Now, let me make sure one more time that I have proven that these can be, that they must be separate. If they are together, it needs a rose window. And then this is blank. If they were together by some other means, then the area number is broken. So it's separate. It needs a rose window. It could either have this or this. You are either going here or here. You, 2, 3, 4, 5, are either going here or here. You could reach this very easily. 4, 5. You could reach this, I suppose. You can certainly reach this. You can't get over there. You can't get over there. You can certainly reach that. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't get there. You could reach that. 2, 3. You could get there, but if you did get there, we're gonna have problems, aren't we? Or maybe not. So there are 4 numbers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rose windows. So one of them is not attached to a number. So I can't say, hey, this is the only one attached to that, therefore it must be for this. Because it could be loose. It could be the loose one. Either of these could be the loose one. If neither of them is the loose one, can it still work? Like, can I narrow it down to being one of those two? So, if this one is loose, then these are connected. And so this is not, this is not, this is not. And I don't think these can cross over, so they would be connected. And they would be connected. That seems okay. If this is the loose one rather, then these are connected, so these are not, and these are not, and these are not. And then same thing happens over here. That seems okay as well. Can this be disconnected? If so, then what? Then these are connected. These are connected, oops. And then these could maybe go either way. So that seems okay. What if this is the loner? Then these are connected, same beginning, these are connected. And yeah, one way or the other on these. That doesn't seem right, but I suppose it could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that wouldn't be possible. This one wouldn't be able to reach to there. So from that I know that this one is not the loner. I'm gonna write NL, not loner. I probably have the same problem here. If this is the loner, it can just go, it can grab whatever. It's just not restricted to being a particular size. If this one's the loner, then they're connected, and I don't think these can cross over once again, so... But if that connects to that, who can get here? Oh, this one itself could. I want to try this. So that would be a fact. This would have to be part of this. Something like that. This could reach into here. 5. Ah, that's only 5. So I don't think I can do it. I would need to do this, but then this isn't big enough. Now, did I make any assumptions then, other than obviously the center one being the loner? I don't think so. Well, assuming I'm right about these connections, that's the only way they could join. This doesn't reach to here, or rather it does, but it doesn't have a rose window, so that's no good. So it would have to come to here. This needs to scoop that up. This has to get a rose window, so it's got to be part of that. That needs 5. The only way this area can be filled while this has a shape of 5 and connect to a rose window is like this. I need something to come down here. If it's you... Oh! Hey! Okay, so yes, I did make an assumption that it was bad towards the end. This to be blue, yeah. Alright, that was good. Where was that? It was hiding behind a tree. Was it this one? Yeah. So, yeah, it seems that sometimes panning over old areas, I'll notice a beam of light that I hadn't before. But anyway, I want to go back to all these guys. Where was I? So I was doing the ones in front of the window for a while, and then I got distracted. Oh, yeah. I did the more hidden of a couple ones here. Now let's do this. Okay, rose windows and minimum 4. Okay. Minimum 4, so you need to emerge. What else can I say? I can't just start making guesses because there's only one unique solution. So, no. I was about to say that whether or not this goes left, it has to push down, but that's not true. You could come down this way. Oh, I don't see my opening here at all. I might try some things and see what appears to work and where I get stuck. So I'm tempted to just make something as big as I possibly can and then just cut it down as required. So if you are a complete monster, then what do I need to do to get the others more space? So this needs some space. This still needs more, so it's going to have to eat up from here. Alright, so this is interesting here. even if this stays out of the way as much as possible, I think this has to be like that. That's only 2, so it needs more. So we might have something like this and like this. Now let's say that this one needs to come out this way. We might have something like this. Now this one needs space, and so does this. Oh. I wonder if I should have been able to do that more quickly, but I'm not really sure how. Was this the place to start? So yeah, starting like this. Alright, so if I tested the waters with it going left, then this would have to do at least this. Now say it did that, this one has to go here and this has nowhere to go. So that gives me that. This is still a problem. And so that gives me this. Well, I guess it's not like locked off, but actually this one is, because that one needs to emerge. Now we've got this one, which needs to be that big, and that is finished. Now we've got these, this. Yeah, I could do this with much more logic than I did. Now this needs to do something. This needs to be bigger, this needs to be bigger, this needs to be bigger, that 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 needs to be bigger. This isn't big enough. So you're going to have to go that way. Right, that was much better. Don't know what nonsense I was talking before. Okay, oh, some hiding behind here. If they're mingle... Gemini minimum. Alright, so I'm not doing the Gemini ones just yet for an arbitrary reason. Alright, so we are over here. Range 3 to 5 and area number. Okay, it's another of these things. 3 to 5. Where do I begin? These must be 4 different shapes, because with range 5 there's no way that I can connect 2 opposite corners. And so they must be 4 different regions. So where are they going to go? This can reach the 4. It can't go to the 5. Or actually it could this way. But it could also just be, you know, its own little 3, like that, couldn't it? Or a 4, something like that. So I don't think I can say too much about them yet. But things are going to get constricted over here, aren't they? Alright, so I can push from here. Because at maximum it's this big. That's only 2. 3. Let's say it goes there. That's still not big enough. It would have to come here. So I don't know about that and I don't know about that, but it's at least these 3. I can do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and in fact it needs all of that space, so that one is done. This one. If it has this, it is 1, 2, 3, and it would have to go in another direction. I don't know if it has this though. This one then has to fill all of the space that it has available. So this does have to grow 2 more, but I don't know which way. 1, 2, could go here, cannot go there. I don't think I can say more about that. Oh, actually, yeah. 3, it would have to push here. 4, can't go there, would have to push even more. So 5. I don't know about that square. maybe I'll clear these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it needs to fill all of its space. This could be there. 1, 2, 3. It needs 2 more. But I don't know what, and I don't know about that one. Ah, this needs 3, so it's all of that. 1, 2, 3. It can't go there. 4. It could go there or here. This needs to be size of 5. I think it's going to have to come here to oppose this. I think I'm going to give myself a marker and then make that assumption. Sometimes I think I've got, what's the word? Intuitive logic, but I can't quite put into words. It could be that I'm wrong, absolutely, but it's just an intuition there. And I bet it's also that. No, that's not going to work, is it? Because this needs to be filled by something. This is already 4. So I think, in fact, we're doing something more like this. It's either going to be that or something like that. No, it does need to be here because something does need to oppose this and there's not room for anything else. Now something needs to go here and it's going to be that. It's going to have this. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I say not too bad. I enjoyed it very much. It wasn't in any way bad. I guess I mean it wasn't too hard to be unenjoyable. Okay. Easy start. Maximum 4. Mingle shape and area number. Alright. Well, I can put lines between them all. May as well. What more can I do? I'm tempted to look at the 4s, the biggest numbers. Okay, maximum 4. So what's this? It can't be a 1, it must be at least a 2. And it can't touch this now or it'd be too big. So that means that's done. And it's mingle shape, so you have to be bigger. Now you can't touch this. You could stop. Unless this is a line, in which case you would not be allowed to stop. Can I say more than that? I don't know. Looking at this, just imagining for a number that these is what these 2s are, that would be impossible because I can't have a single here. Could they both be up? No, for the same reason. Symmetrical reason, I should say. So we're going to have 1 up, 1 down. Can I say which way around they are? Well, I still can't have a single here, so at least it's a double. And it's not a double because it's next to these doubles. So at least it's at least 3. Can I see anything wrong with that yet? Yes. Yes, I can. Because I can't have a single here, nor a double. And if it's a triple or anything more, there's not room for this to be a 3. So we are 1 up, 1 down, not 1 down, 1 up. There was a drinking game I played as a teenager called 1 Up, 1 Down. Do you know the rules? You're actually not supposed to know the rules. It's one of those games where you have to figure out the rules. So they're done. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Or I'm wrong about something here. I want to verify that first. Okay. Can't have a single here. Must be at least 2. This needs to have 2. So it has to be like this. This can't be the same. Must be at least 3. Can't join with this. This now then needs to be at least this big. Don't know if it goes around the bend or not. Don't know if this stops. So that's my kind of point of being sure about something. Now over here, if it's 2 up, I don't need a single here because that could be there. That's what I missed. That's what I missed. Okay, so it could be 2 up. Can it be 2 down? No, it cannot. Can it be 1 up, 1 down? Well, I can't have a single here or a double. I need at least 3. And then I could have 3 there. But these are 2 2s next to each other. And those are 3 3s next to each other. I mean, 2 3s next to each other. So that is no good. No, I cannot have 1 up, 1 down. Can I have 1 down, 1 up? Well, I could have a single here. And a 3, and a single, and a 3. Can't have a single, or a double, would have to be at least 3. That looks okay. I might play this through now. Uh, 4, 7, 9, they can't connect. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, but there's only 14 squares left, so no, we're in trouble. Although, hang on a second. 4, 7, 10, 12. There are 13 left, so maybe we are okay. So, for example, I could do this. Oops. This. What are you complaining about? Oh, that and that next to each other. Right. So this would have to be longer. Which gives a problem, doesn't it? Because I'd have to do something like this and then there isn't room for these. So this is when I was trying 1 down, 1 up. I should really keep notes on what I've tried and what I haven't. Maybe I can be more logical about this anyway. So let's back up. How far? This far. Okay, if I did stop it here... I don't want to do that actually. And then I would need to do this. Then I would have something like this. Then I would have this and this. I just said I was going to be more logical and I'm not. And then I'm in trouble here? Yes, I'm in trouble here. I can't do a line piece because it'd be the same as this. I can't do one of these because this 4 has nowhere to go. So... that was all what happens if I stop this here. And I don't think I jumped to any... I don't think I made any bad assumptions there. I'm going to try it once more just in case. So if that stops here, this must then turn a corner because of mingle shape. This then has to be that shape. This would have to be this shape. This would have to be this shape. This 4 would have to go perhaps like this. And now we're broken. So, what I can say from that is that this, in fact, continues, at least this far. Now this is allowed to be like this. It can't go like this, or this 4 is in trouble. So I think, yeah, I can move on from here. This needs to be a 2, but it can't touch that one, so it needs to go down. Didn't I say 2 up worked? Or maybe I said 2 down worked. So this has to be at least 2. Oh no, we're in trouble again. Oh no. I thought this one was straightforward. It absolutely isn't. I think I need a clean start. I'm so sorry. Okay. There's this and this. We've got these lines everywhere. You can't be a single. You must be at least a double. But you can't be a double because you'd be next to a double. Don't like how dark that purple is. You can't be part of that. I said earlier you must extend, but let's say that I don't know that for sure. You're at least this big. This can't touch, must go down. I don't know why I didn't spot that earlier. This is part of a 3. It can't be this kind, because that would make that would mean I need to put a single there, which I'm not allowed. It could be a 3 all the way upwards. That'd be okay. It can't be one of these. So if it can't do that, and it can't do that, well then it must do this. Alright, this can't... Oh, it could be a single. Could have a single here, or something at least 3 long. So I'm not going to mess with that just yet. What about here? Do I know anything? Well, I can't have a single here, so at least 2, but it can't be a 2 because it's next to that 2. So that means this is up. You need to be 3. I can't have a 2 here. I can have a single. I can't have a double. I can't join it to this. So I think it is a single. I said I can't have a single. I don't know why I said I can't have a single. I can't have a double, I think is what I meant. So that's a single. This is a triple. This is now not a triple. This could join to satisfy that 4. It might even need to. Can I figure that out? This does not join, so none of these are satisfied yet. Let's say this is satisfied. We've got 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and there are 12 left. If I did not satisfy that with this, and I made it, you know, I could just cut it off at that point, I suppose. Then I've got 8, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16 still to go, but there's only 13 squares, and none of them can join this. That's too big. So this does join, and that is finished. And all of the numbers need to be soaked up by exactly what they require. So we have this, and we have this, and we have this. Wonder what I... Do I just space out and make a wrong leap without fully considering it? I think that's probably what I do. Was that 4 or what number was that? It was this one, yeah, it was 4. Alright, onwards next. 26, my goodness. So there are 10 others. There's 26 and 10 others. So I'll try to apply the same logic that I did last time. And it's minimum 2. So there are going to be 10 squares, so 5 sets of 2, possibly, that are going to not be part of it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there are 10 lines. So I need 5 sets of 2 that cover all of the lines. I have a strong feeling no, I did have a strong feeling and I've changed my mind. The 26 cannot be on the back side of this. It would have no way out. Unless it does this. Could do something like that. I don't know if they can... Can they do that? I don't know. Could it do something like... It can't do that. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure anymore whether it cannot be the backside of that. But what I need to do is choose 5 sets of 2 that cover all of the... Or it could be some 3s, I don't know. So... This... It might not be that. It could be that instead. And that. No, but then I'm not being efficient here. This. 2, 4, 6. I've got 4 more. No. I think it was a bit better before, but I don't remember what that was anymore. Something like... How do I do this? Doesn't work, does it? I could have 2 3s and 2 2s. Like that. Does that do it? Z? No, it's not Z. Was it X? Q. Hey. I learned something from last time. I'm glad of it. What was the puzzle? The previous one? This one. It was this one here. Ah, so it is right next to it for a reason. Yeah. It was this one before. Kind of want to give it the same colour scheme. Orange and yellow. Yeah. This is something new, isn't it? Yes, size separation. How are we doing? 28, 37. Still a long way to go. Alright, I think I don't see any more light beams here. So, let's go over here. And we're going to be adding in Gemini and Delta, I think. Range 2 to 3, Gemini and Delta. Okay, we need samesies on both sides here. 2 to 3. Is each of these... So that's a 5, 9, 9, and 5. So I will need a 2 and a 3 in each of these 2 zones. And then I'm going to need, I don't know, some other combination in here. Not really sure where to start, however. Well, okay. Since we're range 2 to 3, we must start each edge with at least 2. This is nothing new. We've done this many times before. But now I need to look at the deltas and Geminis. So, if I were to extend this one to 3, I would then need to extend this one to 3. These would be happy. This would then be a new shape, at least this. This would have to stop and I'd need a new shape here. It could be a 2 or it could be a 3 going around the corner. would need one of these here, which means this would have to go around the corner. I need a delta here. Well, I can see that that works. So I'd probably got lucky somewhere there. But if I'd chased the other option, how did I start? How did I start? I'm going to backtrack until... because I just want to see how long it would have taken if I'd gone the other way. Right, so I made the assumption that I was going to extend this. So instead of that, if I don't, let's say I don't, then I would need it different from this. So it could be an angle. If it were, then I would need something other than an angle in this spot. In order to have delta, this would have to be a 2. So that would be happy. Then this would have to go there. Ah, and this doesn't work. So this is probably where I should have started. This just here. Needs same here. And this one can go around a corner, but this one cannot. This one can't go straight. So that was the place to start. These are done. That's here. That means this is all connected. Has to be different from whatever's here. Yeah, that can't be a 3 anyway, therefore that can't be the 3, therefore that's done. So this is either a 2 or a 3, we don't know. Then what did I do? Well, it needs to be at least 2, it needs to be at least 2, it can't be 4, so they're done, so this goes around the corner. This can't be 4, so that's done, this has to be a 3, yeah, okay. Oh, sneaky guy. Minimum 2, Gemini and Delta. Does this say something? Yes, it does. Mini mums. Oh, minimums. Yeah, I get it now. But they've put a Z instead of an S. How carefree. Right, minimum 2, Gemini. So minimum 2 means I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need that. Well, I'm not going to Gemini this big I shape to there. I could Gemini a T shape, but then I wouldn't manage the minimums there. And so that is done, and that is done. I need a 2, but it could go left or right or down. I don't know which. What else can I say? You're connected. Okay, you're a T-piece. Because of minimum 2. I didn't really require that delta, I think, but alright. Okay, I've got this, they're connected, Got same on this. I won't manage to make a T-piece the same, so that is done, and that is done. I need that, and I need that. These are the same, but that needs to be different, so that's done and that's done. That gives me a 2 here. That means this is at least 3 long. It can't be it must be different from that, so it's got to go around the corner. I need this. They can't be connected, so that's, oops. So that's done, whatever. That must be the same. Minimum, so that's like this. That means this is this. And the same again, so we've got this. Minimum 2. Got that, that means they're the same. Minimum 2, but they're delta, so yeah, that'll go around a corner or something. Oh, gotta be the same. Uh-oh. It looks like I've made a mistake. So same here means... what? Alright, yeah, there's a mistake somewhere. Because I've got to do this, but the delta means it needs to be longer. So it started unraveling when I did these big L shapes. So let's unravel that. Okay, at least 2 and different from that, so you're this big. Different from that, so you're this big. Minimum 2 here, and you can't be connected, so you're done. Minimum 2, and we need Gemini, so you're done. Minimum 2, so you're here. Yeah, that gives me, oops, that gives me this and this. Minimum 2. Gives me that. And I'm in trouble. Well, that's a restart. Let's try again. Minimum 2. So here, here, and here, here, and here, here, and here, 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 and here, here, and here, here, here. Here, here, and here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here. All minimum 2. Now, if I made a T here, I can't Gemini it. Therefore, it's done. Did I assume that it was a cross? I may have assumed that it was a cross. Okay, that was probably my mistake there. So, same's here, and I won't be able to do a T. And I won't be able to do an L. So we are just doing 2 I bars. So that is finished. We need delta here. So this can't be a 3. It could come round a corner. It might have to. We'll move on. What else do I have? That must connect to here. So not allowed a T here, not that that changes much. I need something the same here and here. What else can I say? It's got to be different. Now, what would be cool is after you finish this puzzle, since you've added extra lines, it then said something else, like maximums. I don't think that's possible, but that would be neat. Although saying maximums when it's a minimums puzzle wouldn't make sense. Right, where's my move? Oh, okay, at least 2 here. That's what I've been missing. It must be different from that, but it must be the same as this. So we can't have a 3 and a 3 because of delta, and so we've got 2 2s. Okay, and that means this is at least this big, but it can't be a 3, so it comes around a corner. But minimum 2... Ah! Gemini here means that they're done, so we finish it off. So, again, we've got this and we've got this. Now, samesies means that that's here. Samesies means that I've got a 2 here. I may not. I may not have a 2. It's either a 3, because it's either a... Well, it could be various things, I suppose. I'm going to have to reflect this upwards, not the other way around. So I think I should be able to figure this out. So delta means that's at least this big. There's no way to rotate that, so that does have to grow. And I need same. And I need same as that, so that's got to be finished. Delta. This looks like there are 2 solutions. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, okay. So, I think the answer is to do this. But if I were to do this, then I would have to do this, and then I break the Gemini. So I think I do... Where was I? Yeah, we come around the corner, and we do this and this. Now what does it say? Mini rums? Mini runs? Mini rune. Sneaky one here. Must be having you. Alright, range 3 to 5 Gemini and Delta. So, at least 3, at least 3, at least 3. Where can I go from there? Maybe I can attack it like a P-cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one at latest would start here. But if this was the 3, then that could be the end of another one. So all I can say is that they're different shapes, but I can't grow this at all. So I suppose the same thing. That's a new shape. That doesn't really help me at all. Can I extend that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that definitely a new shape? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because that could be part of the same shape as this. So delta on this, that might help, because this is at least 3 as well. I hadn't spotted this one. So one of these needs to grow, or both by different amounts. If this does grow, then I wouldn't be able to do that because there's nowhere to put a C. So I'd have to put an L around this corner, and it wouldn't... Oh, no, it could go there, and then I'd have an L here. Or if I did it here, same thing, that would be okay. So I can say they're not connected. Do I know that? No, it could just be it could just be a new shape. This could be a new shape like this. And I could certainly have a... Oh, no, I can't have a 2. It'd have to be a 3, at least. Which, yeah, it looks possible. Alright, so maybe I can't make a decision there. What about this? Oh, yeah, I can't do that. If I had an L here, or anything longer, I can't Gemini that to here. Yes, I can. Or indeed here. Right. Silly me. Yeah, this seems like a hard one. All right. Well, it can't just be a 3, can it? Because I can't fit a 3 from here. It's not long enough. So it is at least 4. And it can't be 5. I've got nowhere to fit that. Okay, so that's... Oops. That's my first shape. Now, I don't know if it goes left or right. Can I figure that out? If it goes left, I would need to duplicate it to here. So it would either be like this or like this. Both seem okay to me. If it were like that, then this would be an eyepiece and I could have another one there. That seems fine. If it's like this, then this would have to be 5 long, and I cannot fit that here. So I think That means if it's on the left, then this is all true. So, give me an undo point. Wait, that doesn't work. Give me an undo point and then manually erase. If it's this way instead, then what? Does this break? I hope it does. But it's delta, anything could happen. Then I'd have at least 3 like this. So I might have something like this. And I can't have 5 long. So I think I would have to do this, this, and this. Does that happen either way? Oh. Oh. Okay. Backing up. If I had this angle, I would need another angle around this corner. I can't have 5 here because of this Gemini. So I would have to do this. Or potentially this. Which would mean growing this by 1 or 2. If I grew it by 1, by range 3 to 5, I would then need to fill this, and there's not room for it. If I extended it further, I would then need to do this. I would then, by range 3 to 5, I would then need this, and there still isn't room for it. So I think I have shown that this is not possible. Therefore, I think that this must be here, and this, and this, and this. And I am willing to... Yeah, I'm going to bank on that for now. So, back to here. This now can't be a it can't be an L piece. It could be an angle. It can't be a C. So I think it just simply has to be an angle. That doesn't give me anything here, but that's okay. This is a new piece. It's at least this. Do I have mingle shape? No. Well, I need this as well now. Range 3 to 5. So, I mean, this must all be one shape. So we've got a long boy L. So, it's a long boy L. It's at least this, and we're extending by 2 in one direction or the other. Right now, I don't know which. This would be acceptable. I'd still fill that. If it's this, then what? Five, 6. This looks acceptable. I could have range 3 there and 3 there, and everybody's happy. I would then need something other than a long boy L here, which is fine. I can do this in a regular L, for example. Oh no, but I need same here. So long boy L might be something like this. Ah. Then I'm in trouble. Wait, no, this can just be a long 5 piece. But now I'm out of space here, aren't I? So this would actually have to be long boy L around there, and that's broken. Okay, so where was I making my assumptions here? I think it was that this was pointing upwards. So in fact, I think I can say it's this way. I need a long boy L. If it goes left, then I don't have enough space here. So we're going up. And that's going to have to be all a eyepiece. Here, I think we're going to have a straight bar and another straight bar. That one's particularly pretty to me for some reason. That was good. I enjoyed that one. I'm enjoying all of them. Not all of them. I'm enjoying most of them. Was that the one in the house? No, that was Mini Mums. Tiny, tiny mothers. But cooler because there's a Z in the end. Tiny, very cool mothers. Okay, Ooh. 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 go harder first. Okay, minimum 8 is 25, so I can have maximum 3 regions. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought for a second it was the thing where they have to be the same shape. What was that called? Match. I don't like match. I don't like match with big numbers. Match with small numbers, that's okay. Minimum 8, so... well... oh, I don't really know where to start with this. Minimum 8, that's so many. I don't know, let's work on vibes to start with. Okay, this is where things are going to be difficult, isn't it? Oh, that's why I was thinking match, because there's a freaking Gemini right there. Okay, so they're going to have to be some kind of nesting shapes, aren't they? Or something mirrored or something rotated. So... we could do that. That seems okay. Oh no, it doesn't. Because this is a problem. What are my other options for this? That's 8, but there isn't room for one to nest in there. No, that's no good. Could it be something wiggly? I don't know how to nest wiggly things. Like, can I don't know how. That's 9, but I guess it's a minimum 8. Is that? No, that's not anywhere near the same thing. No, that's never going to work like that, is it? Oh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to think about that. Yeah, this Gemini is the whole crux of this one. It should feel like quite a big constriction for this to be right against the edge. It means there's a I don't know how to think about it. I can't go back on myself, so that's no good. I mean, I could... So if they nest, is there any way... I mean, this is already broken. Because it's minimum 8, I need anything to be able to escape. So I could go this far. It's just 5. And then I would have to go another one for this, but then I'm screwed here. Okay, so if it's nested and flipped, then we start like, we would start like this. So anything I extend here or extend there. Okay, so let's start like that, and then like this, but then this is in trouble. About the other way, I guess. But then what? So I don't think it's as simple as that. What if we nest kind of within a different way? So if we start something like this, it's that. That would make me grow here, and I can't. So what about something like this? That would be here. Can I do anything else? Not that I can see. Okay, what if it's this way round? That's even worse. Right, I'm coming back to this. Okay. Next, where was I? Oh, that was these hiding ones. So maybe the one right next to it will teach me the tricks I need. I hope so. Okay. Still minimum 7 in Gemini. So I need 2 regions exactly of 10 each. Two regions of 10. Now, can I use those same things from the previous one? So all of these, I need the other shape on the other side. So I think we're going to have 2 things that sort of mesh with each other. So it feels to me like I'm going to be doing something like... Not quite like that. That's 8, 9. They are the same, but I don't know how to get the rest of it. What if I try and mesh the other way? Oh, that doesn't work. Oh boy. Maybe this area is most useful? Because this and this need to be separate shapes. If these were the same, this would have to get all the way around to here somehow. And that does not seem realistic. And that means that I think I've got this. And that means that we've probably got this. Probably. I don't know what I'm doing, but it doesn't seem completely unreasonable. That doesn't look the same at all, does it? No. Now we've got 10 and 10, but they're distinctly not the same. Or I could rather say they are distinct. That means the same thing. 3 there. So what if... I don't know how to approach this. Am I definitely minimum 8 Gemini, and so well I can't have it all one shape, even though that is minimum 8, but it fails the problem of having different regions on either sides of the lines. So if I have 2 8s, that's at least 16, and there isn't room for a third 8. So yes, there is. Sorry, I have 2 7s. That's 14, and there isn't room for a third one. So I must have exactly 2 regions. And they must be the same, and therefore they must be 10 each. This does seem like the most interesting spot in the puzzle. These can't be the same, even by some crazy wiggle. So this and this are separate. This looks most likely, but do I know that for sure? If that's here, is there any way for this to get around there? Well, no, I don't think so. It would have to be around the outside. Otherwise yellow wouldn't be able to soak up the rest of the space. It would cut it off. And so no, I don't think it's possible for that to be there. And if yellow's both here and here, then it must also be here. And now, that's not reasonable. Is it? So that means these must join. And this must be green as well. If it were to do some kind of crazy wiggle, then I wouldn't be able to get yellow to here. What if I went a different way? Like just did this, for example. What was I trying to rule out? I don't remember what I was trying to rule out. Right, I was trying to figure out how green gets to here. I know green gets to here. Can it do something wacky? I don't think so. And therefore I think it must be as simple as this. Now, do I know which side of this that green is? If green's there, yellow would have to do something wild like this. And there's no way green can do the same. So I think green has to be here. Now how am I going to get the same shape? I need a 2x2 block of yellow somewhere. Could it be here? I don't see how I'm going to make that same shape with this. So I don't think so. Could it be here? Maybe? Are they similar? Maybe, but I don't think I can finish them off. Hang on. Small, big, 1, 2. Yeah, they are the same at the moment. But minimum 7, I can't put a different shape there. And right now these are mirrored left to right and top to bottom. So I'd need to, if I grow here, I need to grow off the edge of the map here, which is no good. No bueno. So perhaps this is not correct. But I do need yellow to get here. It can't, even if it does some crazy wiggle, it's coming here, so this much is right, I think. I think the 2x2 block's going to have to be here, but that doesn't look right at all. Maybe this is not green? Two, 3, 1, 1, 2. So I should be able to do that and this. No. Oh, that and this. Hey! I feel like that should have been easier. Why did I find that hard? Yeah, there's just these spatial ones. I find them very difficult. Though the symmetry ones in the Witness were never really a problem for me. Except at the end, no spoilers. The rotating ones, you know what I mean. If you've played it. Yeah, slip behind him. Range 3 to 6 and match. Oh dear. At least it's limited at 6. And we have 30. So we have maximum 10, minimum 5. 5 to 10 shapes that are all the same as each other. Well, there's only one way out of here. So I think I can say that they're at maximum 5 in size. Maybe could be more. Can they just all be line pieces? No. Can they be mini line pieces? No. Can we have a bunch of angles? No. Can we have squares? No. And I already ruled out line pieces. Can we have Zs? No. Can we have Ls? Maybe. Oh, I should divide this, shouldn't I? Does 30 divided by 4? No, it doesn't. So we're not 4. We could be 5 or we could be 3. Can we be 6? Oh, we can be 6. We can be 3, 5, or 6. So I've already ruled out the 3s, right? The only ones are lines, which would look like this, and then we're stuck, or angles. Stuck with it like that. Stuck. No. No. So we're not 3. 3. 3. No. 4. No. 5 or 6. We don't know yet. So what about long boy L's? We'd have to start like this. It would be something like this, and then... Oh. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Undo. Clear. There we go. Sneaky guy hiding right in the back there. Right, what about you? Minimum 3. Oh, Gemini. Oh, 12. Oh, no. Okay, what I can say about this... Imagine if the 12 were the Gemini. We'd have 2 12s, so that's 24. And then we've got minimum 3. We can't have a single. So the 12 is not the 12 is a loner. So 12 was all on its own, and then we've got 13 left to do with Geminis. And that also means that this 12 doesn't go between any of these Geminis. So it's going to be, you know, something like this. Not necessarily exactly that. It might go further up this way. But I might start with this and then see how we're looking. Minimum 3. We can't do that. I think the 3s are going to be angles. I mean, I think the Geminis are going to be angles. Would that work? 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, maybe not. Could they be 4s? 16 plus 12 is 28. But that leaves me with 2 left. Wait, doesn't it? No. It's not 30, it's 20, 25. Ah. I could have something like this. 11, 12. So imagine we're doing this for a moment. And I don't think it's going to work, but I might be able to do this instead. That's 11. That's 12. Why did I think this would work? I need to soak up 3 of these somehow with a single shape, I think. Is that right? Does this help me? That soaks up all of them. Is that really unique? That's amazing if so. Couldn't I have... Oh no. Huh. That was a cool puzzle. Got a 4, got a 3, got a 4. Deep breath. Back into this one. Okay. What did I learn from the previous one? Here. Right, this was rotational symmetry. Can I look for some rotational symmetry here? If so, then this spot is this spot. Isn't it? I think. That would already break me. Plus I need deltas here. So I need different shapes happening around this area. So could that mean... Hang on. 25. Minimum 8. So if it is 2 8s either side of this, then I've got 9 more to soak up with other things. Does that help me? I'm not sure. Let's take a swig. Okay. Minimum 8. I need 2 8s and a 9. Or like 2... No, I can't do something like 2 12s. Or 2 11s. Or 2 10s. 2 9s? No, because then I need a 7, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd need a 7. So it's got to be 2 8s. And 9. So... different on the other side means, I think, that the different shape needs to thread this needle. And something has to happen down here. How? Is it going to be like this? Oh. Is it a nice spiral kind of thing? No, different, not same, different. Eight. But you're only 7, you need to be 9. Oh, 3 and then 4 and then 3. I've got 2 and then 4 and then 2. That's no good. What if we don't go like this, but rather like... No, we can't do that. What if you take this? What if you take this? No. That doesn't make sense either. Three, 4, 3. But I can't do that. Okay, what if you were here instead? 3, 3, 4. Well, no, I don't have anything like that left. What if you feel like this? An F. That looks a bit closer, maybe. But no, it doesn't work. 4, 3, 3. Don't think that works. Now, have I made a bad assumption here? Now, maybe I should double check that 18 is 7. So it is 25. Yes, it's 5 by 5. Minimum 8. So if I've got an 8 plus 8, I get a 16. And then there's plus 9. 25. If I did 7s, 7 and 7, 14, then I'd need another 11. But 11 isn't 8. That's no good. If I did 9, I'd have 18. And then if I needed 25, I need 25 minus 18, which I believe is 7 if I'm not a complete idiot. Maybe I am a complete idiot. Oh no, that is 7. And 7 is less than 8. So that's no good. It does have to be 2 8s and a 9. 8, 8, 9. And does it stand to reason that the 9... I was just thinking for a second, wait, am I supposed to draw a 9? But of course, no, there's a hole in that. That's no good. Does it stand to reason that they have to go between all of these deltas? And I think it does, because everything else has to be the other shape. And the other shape is only different from this. It's not different from anything else. And so, does it have to have this shape? Could it instead be on the outsides of it? Like this? Maybe it could. Well, something would have to do this. That's not the same shape. Something would have to do this. You're 9. No, you're 10. Okay, that's not going to work then. Because I can't get it to all of the outsides of deltas another way. I mean, I could do this, but that's still 10 and it's broken. I can't do something wacky like have this and have that. I can't leave this out. That's still 10. I can't be inside this and outside that. That's not allowed. So I think I'm stuck with this sort of thing. I can't go this way. I must go that way. So I don't know where the other two are, but I think that I have this. This could be a different shape. What if it's like this? How am I going to make this shape out here? Maybe like that? There's this L. I can do the L there. Then what? Extend it like so. And I can't come back on myself. I would have to go this way. And this still needs to grow by 1 anyway. So what if it grows there? There's that L potentially, or it could be like this. That might be a bit more comfortable. It could be like this, and like this. Oh, I thought that was the same. Is it not the same? Hang on. Grow like that. In like this. How's that not the same? Three and 3, 3 and 3. Extend one of them. This one. For extension, come back on yourself. Oh, minimum 8. That's what it's complaining about. Yeah, well, maybe I can do that? Oh, I didn't even realize this was too big. Oh, what a relief. I am so bad at those ones. Yeah, but that wasn't quite as bad as I thought. It wasn't as bad as that. Gotta go look at it again, just to shake my fist at it. Where is it? It was over here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. That was good. Oh, a 2. How quaint. Alright, minimum 4. Polyomino. Well, we're not doing this. So what are our other options? We could shift over. No. Can we shift down? Like this? Yeah. That's all then, isn't it? Like it's either on an extremity or in the center. It's not in the center because that. So it's on an extremity. It can't be on the right or the bottom extremity. There isn't room. So yeah, it is, oops, it is like this. Okay, what about you? Can't be the right extremity, can't be the top extremity, could be the left, can't be the bottom. So you are the right, the left extremity. Number 4, oh no. Okay, I'm already screwing up somehow. So, okay, I gotta start over just in case I've been a complete idiot here. So minimum 4 definitely breaks this. Can you be the left extremity? No. Can you be the right extremity? No. Can you be the bottom extremity? No. So, I believe he must be the top extremity of that. Now, I've got minimum 4, so we do that, and there may be more. We've also got this. This one. Oh. Somehow, I thought that you couldn't do this, but yes, of course you can. So let's just rule this one out once and for all. Yeah, that's ruled out because this is broken. So that's done. That's done. This can now only fit this way. So that's done. I need an L here somehow, but these both have to grow. So how are you part of an L? You're gonna have to be like that. Okay, that one was easy. All right. Is this the last couple? Oh, and then this. Ooh, the big boy 6 over there. How am I doing for progress? Oh, one more for gilding. This has been a good section. I've liked this. Other than oh my, oh, I hate this shit. I mean, it seems a bit. I mean, that is that shape, but now that's such a troll. Such a troll move. Okay, so I'm not allowed to do that. I have a feeling. What are you talking about? Oh, that we might be doing something of that ilk. And then what would we have? What does that look like? Oh, I'd have to go 3 in a row and around here. I can't question mark that way. Oh, I can question mark like this. Is that the right shape? I don't have to question mark here. I can do whatever there. So there's a hook, and no, we can't do that. I think this is wrong. Could that be the 4? And then, is this what I had a minute ago? It is. Could it be the other way around? I don't think so. No, there isn't space for it. What are my other options here? Oh, it's so distracting. It's very rude. Can I scribble it out? Just kidding. Clearly broken, but where else can I fit this stuff? I mean, do these nest? If I drop this by 1, A nest, huh? So if I can't do it that way, can I flip it? So it would be like this, then I remove that one and that one. But that doesn't fit. Oh wait, that is, yeah, that is that shape. Okay, and how the heck do I fit another one here? Well, like that is how. Neat. Hey! Nothing popped? Rude. Yay, range. Let's inspect. Stupid mouse wheel. Very nice. I'm not ready for this. The Mighty Six. I need to go down here first. Whoa, that's a lot of deltas, okay. And this looks like a spaceship. Maximum 2. So just singles and doubles. I mean, it's the same as Shape Bank 1 and 2, right? But whatever, it's fine. Well, here there's only 2 options. I mean, in a lot of places there's only 2 options. But here is where I've chosen to start. If this is a 2, then this is a 2. And we're already broken. So that's a 1. That means we've got a 2 here. And a 2 here. And a 2 here. But I don't know if it goes that way or that way. So I won't touch it for now. What else can I say? Maybe I can do the same here. If you're a 2, then you're a 2, and you're a 1, and you're a 2, you're a 1, you're a 1. I don't see any problems yet. So let's go the other way. If you're a 1, you're a 1, you're a 2, you're a 2, but I don't know which way. Okay. So instead of bifurcating there, I think I'll bifurcate back here. Maximum 2. So I'm going to say that this is, as my undo point, there's a 2. That means we've got a 1 here, we've got a 2 here. So far it looks okay. We need different there, we need different there, we need different there, we need different here, we need a 1 here, so that's different, that's the same, that's a 1. Okay. So that all followed directly from saying that this is a 2. In fact, I'll go back to my flashy checkpoint just so I can be sure. Why didn't I lock this in? I don't know why I didn't lock that in. Was I actually not sure? I might not have been sure. So, we do it again. Okay, so I was saying that if this is a 2, and I think I said that this is not going to work. Did I? No. Yeah. So this is a 1. And this is a 2. And this is a 2. And this is a 2, but I don't know which way. Right. Now, I think I got into trouble just now when I said here's a 2, here's a 2, here's a 1, here's a 1, here's a 2. What was my next move? Don't remember. Maybe it was the other way that broke. Might have been. 2 there. That'd have to be a 1 and it's broken. Yeah, okay, so that's a 2. So we've got this. Done. Got that done. Different. So single, double. Different. So double, but I don't know which way. If it's down, then I've got 2 here and 1 there. Oh, no, sorry. If I've got 2, then I've got single, and I've got single, single. That's okay. And I'd have 2 and a single. That's alright. I assume that I would have broken it if I tried the other way quite quickly. Done. That was easy. Enough. Easy enough. Come on, show me some more beams of light. Mainly because I'm a little intimidated by the 6 difficulty. Alright, I don't see any. That doesn't mean there aren't any, but I don't see any. And so, we come to the final challenge of this area. Range 4 to 7 and area number. Okay, so we've got at least those. That's done. So this is interesting. If you hit this, you must continue this way until it's 7, and this one must go that way. But you could instead go this way, and this would be, not long enough. And so, you are part of this. You are here. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know where the last one is. You're at least 4, and you can't be part of this. Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you could totally be part of that. I hope that doesn't try and put a question mark on that, just so it doesn't screw me later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. What was I talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. That 6 is different from 5. What am I talking about? So that is indeed a line, and this is done. So this has to be at least 4, so it's at least that big. It cannot scoop up this 6. If it did, it leaves that one empty, because this is 6 now. Or leaves it empty that way. So it cannot. So this is maximum 3 at the moment. But it could push all the way out this way. Oh, here, at least 4, and now it must be 5. So, okay. So here, now this must be part of this. I think this is going to be constrained by this down here. Oh, actually, this is only 4. It's going to have both of these. Because if it has this, it's going to be 7. Or 8 even. It'll be 8. That's no good, so that's on its own. I'm second guessing that logic there. Yeah, that breaks range. There's nothing wrong with that. Why did I... Okay, I'm glad I double checked that. So I know that this connects to that. But I don't know who owns this. Or this. Or this. I do. I know that that one is owned by that. But I don't know who owns these two. But I can say that this is maximum 4, so it must at least come this far. It cannot be part of this one, though. Yeah, it cannot. 5, 6. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done there. What else do I have? What else? Over here, you need to be at least 4. You could be part of that, or this. If you were part of this, you would just do this, or perhaps this. But you don't have to be part of it. You might come over to this 7, 5, 6, 7, then you might do something like that, which looks acceptable. So I don't know. All I know is you do that. Next. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3. And then I don't know, because you could do some nonsense like this. Or you could do that. That's all I know. Okay. And I don't know anything about you either. I can see why this is a 6. It's kind of a slow burn. Well, that doesn't quite track, does it? This seems no more than a slow burn, but it's going to be time consuming no matter what, I think, unless you're a visionary, which I'm clearly not. Alright, so if this 6, even if it soaked up all of these, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. 5, 6. And maybe part of the same as that. But it's going to extend at least that far. So this is a case where I want a question mark on there. What about you? Can I say anything about you? I don't know. Well, because of the uniqueness constraint, this is going to have to be pushed for space. Or it could be part of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it could be. I don't think I can say yet. Like, I might just have some random L in the corner like that. Or a teardrop. Taking a break. Back in a moment. Okay. Alright. What can I see? I think I might need to make some leaps at some point. Now, this not to be ambiguous, I think this is going to have to be pushed. Because it looks like there's going to be some wiggle room over here as well. So let's say that this went as far north as it can. Is that 6? Yeah. Then this, say this is as far west as it can be. That's 7 already. So yes, I think this is going to have to be its own space. So I mean, yeah, look at that. If this is sort of pushing as far as I can north, it's kind of taking up as much space as I possibly can. And so even if I try to push this 6 all the way in as well, it's more space than we need. So I think what that means is there's going to be sort of an anonymous extra space somewhere here. And, you know, it could be either side, I don't know. It could be down here. It could be something like this. We could push a little less though, couldn't we? Might be something like that. And then, okay, and then we're not pushing at all from this 6. Can we manage to not push from here? So if that were the 5, and this with a 7, oh okay, that 7's going to have to take this spot. Ah, maybe that's my move. So this one here. Okay. I'm trying to be as lenient as I can with all of these. 4, 5, 6. Where do I get the 7th? So if that takes this, that still doesn't really help, does it? Can it take this one somehow? I don't think so. Could have those. So I think this one needs to push into this area by at least 2. Then what? Over here, I suppose this could be part of this 7 so as not to push. Oh wait. So the least pushing possible would be if this is a separate entity. 4, 5. But then it needs this space. Maybe this is where I should have been working. So I think this would have to come this far. Let's clear all this. And this, and this, and this. This was all the nonsense. So let's say that this is pushing as little as it possibly can. It needs one more in one direction. If it were to go north, then this one's in trouble, so it can't. So this is the smallest that one can be, I think. That would force this one to be here and this to soak up its space. And that had to be this big because of the minimum for the range constraint. Alright. So now, I think this is solid, but I'm not completely certain. I'm going to mark them anyway. Oh, actually, maybe before I do those marks, give myself an undo point. Now I mark them. Now, you are now really pushed for space. You're going to have to do that. I don't think you have another option. So now here, you're going to have to be a Z. That's too big. And that means the smallest you can be is that's this 4. So you could potentially be as small as that, but you could push further if this pushes further. So I'm going to say that this is what we know. And imagine it's going to have to be as small as possible to keep it unique. Alright. Now here, I expect you're going to go all the way to one side or all the way to the other side, but I don't know which right now. You're only 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Well, I don't know that. Who's going to get this corner? If you took all of this, then you could have this corner. Alternatively, you could have it this way. I don't like that. Let's 4 and it's out. But it could equally go a different way. Like this. 4 and it's out. That's very uncomfortable. And that makes me think something's wrong. That's a problem. Yeah, I think I've made a mistake around here. Ooh, this might be a restart. Maybe this deserves its 6 difficulty after all. Do you know what? I'm this far. I'm going to see how far we can get. 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Got trouble over here. These could potentially be the same 7, I think. Maybe I can try and make that happen. No, that's too far. There were 2 7s somewhere that I thought could join. Where were they? It wasn't these, was it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Was it these 6s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Maybe it was a different puzzle. Yeah, something's wrong. These could be the same 5? Is that what I was thinking? Like that? That would be a 4. No. That's no good, is it? I think I might have to throw it away. Or I could undo to my undo point. Perhaps I'll do that. Oh, it's a long way back. This is where it was. So these are some things that I wasn't completely sure of. However, I don't like the ambiguity here. One bit. Ah, it might have been these 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was those. Shit, was that possible? It might have been. I'm rolling with this for now. We'll see how it works. If you are part of that, I don't think I can make that work. I don't think I can make that work either. So this 7 is more constrained than I gave it credit for. I think these 5s might have to join, but I don't think I can do it right now. If they did join, either they've got to poke up here, or they have to go downwards, and then we have a lone 4 over here. But no, that's no good. So it might have to poke up here. Which changes things here. Ah, no, we can't do that. What about up here? No, I don't think I can change this. You ready for this? Yeah, this is happening. Okay, range is 4 at least. We're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's done. 1, 2, 3. I tried this earlier, didn't I? So if it is 5, then this doesn't have room. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's no good. So it's part of this. That means this needs to escape. That's done. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. It's done. 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. One more in one direction. Don't know which. 1, 2. You can't join this. 3. So you are done. 4. You can't join the 6. Because this would be orphaned. Or this would be orphaned. So the 6 is separate. Now I want to go over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Let's say it takes the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5, 6, 7. Then we'd have these. We'd have something like this. And everyone seems somewhat happy, I think. Is it possible to join these 5s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 4. Something like that or whatever. And that still seems somewhat happy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they can join. I don't know if I was confused earlier or what was happening. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Right, maybe that's what my problem was. This isn't actually 5. So if I want these 5s to be joined, they can't have one of these, otherwise I can't make at least 4. I can't make range there. So I'd have to poke out. Is that okay? Well, this 7 is in trouble. That's only 5. This can't poke out. That's a line. I think that's the first solid thing that I've discovered in a while. That's at least this. And so that means I can attack this section anew. Is that for sure? Right, if it does poke above, then the 7 doesn't work, so it cannot poke above. Right, okay, so it does come down here. What it does from there, I'm not sure yet, but let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's done. Four, 5, 6, 7. Could hug this wall, and then we could have a 4 here. That is a possibility. Okay, over here, I need at least 4. It could join this. I don't know. Here, this is currently a 6. If it goes 7, the 4 is boned, so it's... So this is that 7. So this one's at least this. If it goes there, that's no good. So it must go left. If it goes there, that's no good, so it must go up. Now here... Yeah, we've got a cross, haven't we? And that. I'm happy with all of this so far. So let's see. I've got to avoid the 4. I've got to be at least 4. That's 7. Could I arrange that 6 in any other way? I don't think so. So that's done. This has to have at least 4. 1, 2. It would have to go here. And therefore must be part of this. So it's got to be a Z. It can't be a T. So that's done. 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. Here now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are part of a 7. 5, 6, 7. You have to go that way. You're part of a 5. Uh-oh. Where is my mistake? Oh no. Right. What can I spot? I was very happy with everything that I did, so something has happened. This one's a little bit suspicious to me. Right, what was happening here again? It's 5. And I can't go up or I break the 4. So yeah, that is that. Here. Was there another way to arrange this? 3, 4, 5. No, that breaks this. So I think that's your only option. And then, well, you just whatever fits. So, I need at least 4. And I was sure about this line because of this 7. Could this have... Now, why did I think that this couldn't go up here? Well, there's not enough room for the 7, that's why. 3, 4, 5. Could it go the other way? No. Could it be... No. So how does this work again? The 7 goes here. Where's my mistake? Could I find a way to do this without these 5s joining? Well, this could go off to the left, or it could go off to the right. So let's say for a moment it goes off to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what about that? What's wrong with this? I don't see anything wrong. That's 4. I can't join it to this 6. So this one could be up to 3 larger. Or it could circle this up. So that would be maximum 5 right now, so it would go at least this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably. Or 5. I could have this and a 4. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Don't know what I was so worried about. Yeah, so I guess when I connected these, I'm guessing that was just my first try, and I was expecting to follow it and see if it failed. And I forgot that I'd been trying something. I think what I need to do is every time I'm starting to go down a path to see if it works or if it breaks, I need to write a note of the possibilities. Maybe that's more important in super long puzzles like this one. Anyway, I think that's it for this area. 37 out of 37 plus 2. And this was, yeah, something else. So one more little look around for sneaky sneakies. And then I will go and eat something. Maybe go for a walk. It is nice out there. Alright. I don't see anything. And so I think that will be it for now. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope it's enjoyable to watch and not too frustrating when I get confused and restart. I guess that's just my process. If I get to a point where I know I've made a mistake, but I don't know where it was, I think I tend to look for it a little bit, but then I worry that it might be further back than I'm trying, and it's just going to be quicker to start from the beginning. And so that's what I tend to do. I mean, that's what the chapters are for. You can always skip ahead. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.